Alright everyone, welcome back to another First Impressions video. Today guys, I have Star Wars Battlefront. Now, when I was at E3, I got to play the game, the demo, with a friend. We played co-op together. And in this video, I will go over what the game is, what I thought of it, what it feels like. And I know there's videos of this, but this is from my opinion of the game and all of that cool stuff. Now, first off, happy 4th of July for all the American viewers out there, really all over the world, because without today that happened in America, a lot of stuff would not be going on today, or a lot of stuff would not have happened that the whole world uses. You can look it up, it's a big list, it's pretty cool to go over, but happy 4th, and let's do this. So, first off, I played on the new Tatooine map. I forgot the name of it. It's a weird name. I keep forgetting it. People tells me it all the time, but I keep forgetting the name. But it was the desert planet, and it was a wave-based game mode. It was survival. That's what it was. Me and a friend. I don't know if there could be more. It was 2-player co-op. But we played. There could have been more because the map was pretty big, so it probably could go up to more and more. Maybe 4-player co-op. But it was a wave-based survival game mode. And it was fun. It was actually really fun. You killed like so many troops, then an elite comes in, and it keeps getting tougher and tougher. You know how wave-based game modes go when you're survival. You know how it goes. But let's talk about the game itself, the gameplay mechanics, the gameplay as a whole. So we played as, I think, a couple of rebels. Yeah, we did play as a couple of rebels. And how am I going to go through this? So the gameplay itself, what you're playing, how you play the character, what it feels like, the best way to describe it is Battlefield 3. That's like really the best way I can describe the way the game feels and plays. The game, the guns, the shooting, all that stuff feels like Battlefield 3. When I know it's not PvP, but on online, or what do you call it, PvE, what we played, it was, how do I say it? It felt like Battlefield 3 a lot. It was a heavy weapon. When you shot people, it was very detailed. If you shot them in the arm, it would move their arm down. It would only take a couple bullets to hit them. So it was realistic to a really big point. Sorry to hear my furnace kick on, but it was, or my air conditioner, but it was so realistic to the point of where it's like you're playing a hardcore game mode. Because if you shoot someone in the head, they're going to die. It doesn't matter if they're up there, all that. They're going to die. And it felt like Battlefield when the guns are really heavy. When you're running around, it feels really defined. It feels really like its own game. But it feels like the other games using off the Frostbite engine. The most is Battlefield 3. That's what it feels like to me, the most out of any of the games from the engine. Moving over to the actual gunplay and all that, it was good. I mean, wherever you shot, you had to lead bullets, all that cool stuff. You had to, if you juke someone, you can juke someone if they're shooting at you, which is awesome. You can, how do I say it? The guns I got to use was just a blaster rifle, and it was pretty cool. It was actually not bad at all. It was accurate. It was long range. It sounded great. You've seen the all the sounds, the lights, and all that cool stuff. It was awesome on that point. Going over to the abilities and stuff like that, I don't know, because we didn't really get to experience all the customization and stuff. But what they said a while ago is that there's no different classes. There's only one. You choose your character, what it looks like. You choose what you want within that set player. And going from the abilities that I had a portable shield generator, like the same thing you've seen in the trailer. Places on the ground, a bubble pops over you, they can't shoot you. That thing will save your life big time. You place it down, you're in a bubble, they can't shoot you, you're safe. Which is, you need that, trust me. We got to wave, I think, 8 or 9, and it was almost impossible because the guys that were coming at us, they were just killing us. They had a giant tank to come in, not a tank, but with the walkers coming in. It was really cool. I'll talk about it in a second. But the seal generator does save your life, and you will need it. It's a requirement, which is really good, because from this like certain thing, I don't know how all the abilities are. I don't know what the other ones are. But if each ability is like this sealed, it's going to be worth it, as in the set of how there's no different characters or classes and stuff like that. We have to pick. So the seal generator is worth it big time because it does save your life when you're playing the game. The second ability that I had was a jetpack, a jump pack. You just place it like, what do you call it, Boba Fett, how he uses, just a jetpack. You go up, hold it down, you hover and all that stuff. You will need that also because it gets you around a lot quicker, because there's different levels. There's different levels of gameplay all over the map. There's the base, mid, up, all the way up the mountain, and it's all over this. The map is huge for the survival base because it was like a story map. You had the giant mountain in the center, and all around it you can go to. You had the cliffs on the sides. You can go all the way up and down each one. The detail was incredible, but the jetpack helped you get around to get to the different points, because I'll talk about this actually after this point. The abilities that I got, the jetpack, the shield, they felt worth it, and I like that, because when you have a game that you choose what you want without them choosing for you. Like I said, you can't choose engineer, a medic, assault, scout. You have to choose what you want. This is good because this will let people choose this because it's worth it and it's needed. So if the other ones are like this is good because certain people can pick certain things, because everything would be needed, and that is a good thing if they are like that. So we got to wait and see if that's what it's going to be going down. But the abilities, they look cool. All that stuff was awesome. Going to the game mode that we played, survival based, we would hold off enemies for, I think, 2 rounds or something like that, and then an objective would pop up where you had to capture a point or destroy a certain said target, like a giant walker coming in. You had to destroy it, or you had to excuse me, or the enemies would be more elite and stuff like that. Those are what we got to so far, and it was fun. It was a cool game. I was not expecting. A second. Sorry about that. I was not expecting. What do you call it? That game mode. I really wasn't. I was expecting something else, but not survival, which is not bad. I like survival. It's a very cool game mode just to put in there. So I thought it was great. The gameplay, the game mode itself was awesome. It was fun. If it goes to 4-player co-op, more power to them. But going over to the actual graphics of the game, 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm getting a cough. Whenever I make a video too long, I start to cough. I need a drink. I should really start to do that. Get a drink, sit right there, do that, throw it over there, crush the can. Yeah, be cool. But the graphics, guys, of the game mode itself was awesome. One I played. Another friend played another game mode, and he said it was really good. It was take out the walker and stuff. But the graphics, the sounds, the detail, it's the best that EA has delivered yet. And I'm not saying that just to say it because of Star Wars. It actually is the best that EA has delivered yet. It's better than Mirror's Edge. It's better than Mirror's Edge, what do you call it? Catalyst. It's actually better than that. The graphics, the detail in the world, the guns, the sounds, the facial detail, excuse me, man, goodness, is some of the best I have seen in a game. Not for a long time, but let's just say it's the best out right now. It is like the best looking game out. When you're playing the game, the detail from the world, the desert, the sounds, and you're looking at the sky, the spaceships flying over, the big destroyers and stuff like that. It's so cool because you're in the world and it feels alive because everything is moving. Everything is its own entity. Everything does what it's supposed to do, and that is so rare in a game, and they did a great job of it. But the graphics, 10 out of 10, best. This amazing. You have to play the game for yourself and you will see what I'm talking about. Moving over to different things, the sounds spot on, like the movies, like they took it right from the movie. It sounds just like that. Voices spot on, the best I've heard. I'm gonna go back actually to the guns real quick. The way the guns feels, it does feel like Battlefield 3, but it feels heavy. When you're shooting someone, you have to lead your shot, even with a blaster rifle. And my friend, he had like a cannon type of deal, and it was like a one shot, like, and it was kind of like a rifle, like a scout rifle, I guess that's what it was, kind of. And he said it felt good because you have to lead your shots. You just can't aim on a person, boom, and they're dead, because the bullets don't go instantly to them. It takes a little bit, so you have to lead above them a little, just a little. But you do need that skill in order to like really get good with it. You can't just go around doing stuff. As for the melee goes, it's pretty fun. You just hit them, they go back. It actually looks good because whatever you hit them, like let's say if you hit them in the arm, they're gonna go like that. Hit them in the chest, they're gonna go like this. Hit them in the head, they're gonna go straight back. It was cool because the hit points of the body itself is actually to the player, which is not. It's cool. A lot of games should do that, but they don't. So that's pretty fun. A little bit more detail. Going over to my secondary, I had a lock-on rocket. It was not that big at all, but it took out the walkers. When you locked on, it take about 2 rockets in total to take out a walker. But you lock on, hold it on. It's a little glitchy right now because it doesn't really tell you what to do. It doesn't have like press this to lock on or do this or do this. You got to figure out for yourself, and you can't even really tell when you locked on because there's only like a little tiny like a light that pops up and you're done. So they do need to fix that because it did seem a little. It was not like it should be at all. It was not like it should be at all. Going over to the did we have a blaster pistol? I'm trying to think now because I don't think I did, or did we? Because I remember that I ran out of ammo a couple times and I had to switch. I don't know if it was the rocket or just melee, just running. But I don't know if we had a blaster pistol. I'm not even going to talk about that because I forgot. I don't know if I did have that. If I don't remember that, I don't have it then. We didn't get one, so I don't think we did. But what else am I talking about? Because I really talked on all the topics that I've said. But guys, right now, the gameplay is good. The game itself is like, it plays really good. The sounds, graphics, the actual just gun gameplay when you're running around, it feels good. It actually feels really good. I would actually recommend people. I keep saying Battlefield 3, but that's the game that I just thought of instantly when I was playing it, and that's what it stuck with because that's really what it feels like. Battlefield 4, it's too quick. It just feels like Battlefield 3, like big time. Go play Battlefield 3. You'll see what I'm talking about. And that was pretty cool, guys. It was really cool to see that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I can't show gameplay because it is copyright, like big time copyright. I asked him down there. I was like, "Hey, can I get some gameplay?" I was like, "No, you can't." And I like take your camera, like put it in a blender, like blend it up. They had a blender set in there. I was like, "Ugh, my goodness!" But I tried. I did try to get gameplay, but it was good. It was actually just really, really fun. I can't wait to see what they do because, I mean, it has co-op, which is awesome. I mean, that's really cool when it's on the same system. I love co-op. Co-op is, see, one thing about co-op, guys, co-op needs to be in every game because that brings people together in the same room, and that's like a really big deal with video games anymore. But I like that. A lot of stuff about it just was fun. They do need to fix some bugs with the weapons, with, what else is there? I actually do want to talk about this, the movement. It does feel like Battlefield 3, but it does feel a little glitchy. Even though it's in beta right now, not beta, but it's still working on it big time. It still feels a little, when you're like, if you run or hit a wall or something from like an angle, it does feel a little, just doesn't feel realistic. So they do need to fix that to where it does feel a little bit more better to me. And that's what my only stuff about the game. I played like 20 minutes of gameplay, which ain't that bad, but that's what I got from that gameplay. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like down below. Sorry for the coughing. Sorry for the air conditioner. Some stuff you just can't fix at all. It just turned off as soon as I said sorry for the air conditioner. It's like it heard me. I'm gonna turn off. But I would give. I mean, it's just good, guys. It really was good. This was a great first impression of the video, the game. It was fun, and that's a good thing to have when you're playing the game. But if you guys enjoyed that, drop a like down below, subscribe for more, and as always, this has been 2x2, and I'll see you next time.